Yes, people. Welcome back to GNA TV. I hope you're all well. I'm your host, Jem.
And I'm your host, Ads. Good intro.
Know how I'm here, and it's you that I want and need. Feel your heartbeat. Feel somewhere you're looking good. Feel your heartbeat. Feel somewhere you're looking good.
What is happening, people? Welcome back to GNA TV, the fan calling show, the second fan calling show. Hope you are all well. We're gonna stream the FA Cup fourth round draw as well for you guys, so you can tune in, have your say, still come in, say what you feel. We can share the screen I can share the screen from my side while we're watching it. But you know what it's about. We're gonna put the link in the chat. Come and join us. Come and tell us what your thoughts are about your club. It may be to do with a game that you got coming up this week for your football clubs. It could be to do with news for your transfer news. It could be to do with anything. Yeah, everyone's welcome. Welcome to come and join. We're also gonna the links in the chat now, so people can come in. We're also gonna stream the FA Cup draw. I think we're all right to do that, haven't we, Eds? I think so. Yeah.
We should be because they wouldn't actually send it out regularly on YouTube if it wasn't able to use. We have our first caller here. It's, how do I say this? Farther CFC 216.
Hey, what's up, Jem?
What are you saying, bro?
Yes, bro. What's happening, man? Nice to see you on here.
Yeah, not too bad.
I met this guy ads on Blues Fan TV, innit? Yeah.
Yeah, innit?
That's where I met him on.
I'm excited for the draw, though. Can't lie, though. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna. I think we can stream it. We wasn't sure whether we were allowed to, but because YouTube are actually streaming it themselves, I'm assuming we might be okay to do it. So I will share it so people can watch it. Leo, who's this? Let's see what he's just saying here. Leona, so who do you think Chelsea will draw, Jem? I don't even know. Do you know what? I don't even know who's in it. That sounds bad, didn't it? Who's actually in it? I know it's pretty much everyone. Any of the Premier League teams been knocked out? I wonder.
Leeds United got knocked out. Crystal Palace, Newcastle. About 17 teams from Premier League.
Yeah, exactly. You know, that's quite a big amount. Oh, I'm looking at it now. So we've got Fulham, Chelsea, Wolves, Man United, Liverpool, Man City, Tottenham or Middlesbrough, Watford or Tranmere, Derby, Arsenal or Leeds or Northampton Town. So yeah, man, it's it's only the fourth round anyway, isn't it? So anything can really happen. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's let's see what happens. What do you feel about the whole Chelsea thing at the moment? Obviously, I haven't heard your views on Lampard and Chelsea as a situation. How are you feeling about the whole Lampard in and out brigade? Are you in or out?
You know what, man? I would love to give him a time until the end of the season. At the end of the day, what Roman said at the start of the season, I'm gonna give him like a 2-year project, and what I feel about Lampard is that he needs to finish inside the top 4, otherwise he will go anyway. So that's my opinion on Lampard. So just give him until the end of the season, like what it looks like. If it's go down really well, I think he might stay. But if it's not, like, he has to go.
Yeah, I agree. He is under pressure, and that's the problem. Do you know what I mean? He's under a lot of pressure at the moment, and he needs to get the results. And whether he's going to do that or not is yet to be told, because of his experience as a manager. A lot of people think that if we shouldn't waste time and we should dump him, but I think you got to give him the time. Do you know what I mean? There's no point in getting rid of him now for what? Do you know what I mean? Where are we going to get with it? Do you know what I mean? So it makes a lot of sense. What do you feel about Timo Werner and the players that we've signed this season?
Yeah, here's my problem with.
Go on, bro.
In addition to that, if Lampard got sacked, let's say after the Fulham game, like my concern is, we've seen this before in the past. We've sacked managers during mid-season. Like, my problem is that will Roman back the new manager a lot, like Lampard did this season? Because we've seen this in the past with different managers like Conte, Sarri, where they fall out with the board because of the because the board doesn't want to fulfill the managerial sounding. For example, Conte wants to get his players in. What happened? He fell down with the board. Who do we get? Bakayoko Morata, Zappacosta. Not mainly his player. Sarri as well. I think he got Jorginho and only Kepa probably last minute. That's my issue with it, Gem. Like, if the manager comes in, man, I don't know like how the board's gonna back the new manager like Lampard did this season.
I hear that. I do hear that. The first draw's come out and it's Wolves and Man United versus either Watford or Tranmere, which you should be happy, Eds, being a Man United fan. How are you feeling about that?
I don't know, man. I don't know, because in the FA Cup we always play shit and we always get knocked out early. So it's a good matchup, though. It's a good matchup. You know me, Jem. I like a competition. I don't just like to go into a game and just completely destroy a team. That's like when we beat Bruges 5-0. I wasn't happy because the game was set and done in the first 10 minutes. But now we have a decent team to play. Yeah, man. I'm happy to see them in the next round, so we can win.
Oh, we got Hull City.
Yeah. Is that Chelsea? Chelsea have got Hull City, people.
Really?
Chelsea have got Hull City.
Is that the draw from last year? Hey, Jem, I think that's the draw from last year.
Is it? No, it can't be, can it?
It is. I think that's the draw from last year, Jem. I swear. Damn, that's the draw from last year.
Why has it come up like that? I clicked on BT Sport and it said live. Yeah. What's going on here? Oh no. Ignore people. Chelsea have not got Hull.
Jem clicked the wrong button.
Oh, you got to laugh, didn't you? That was funny. I don't know. Is it live on YouTube? If it is, where is it? Does anyone know?
It is live on YouTube. So you have to.
It hasn't started yet.
FA Cup channel. You have to click to the Emirates FA Cup channel.
Oh, here it is. Live now. Yeah. Sorry, people. No, this is saying else. This is Wickham. Who's this? Oh, I should have planned myself better than this, isn't it, Ads?
No, man, you can't do anything about it, though, man. They're always fucking late. They're always late. They always say they're going to do it at one time, and then it's like 5 or 10 minutes late. They did it last year as well.
Yeah, go through the chat stats while I'm looking at this. See who's in there.
Yeah, all right, sick. Vel says, I want Chelsea as they gift teams for fun. Look what they did to Arsenal. Oh, God. Young Arvin says, who did we get? We haven't got anyone yet because it hasn't started. We haven't seen it yet. I think that's a past broadcast, but we haven't seen anyone yet. Yeah, ignore all of that. The first 8 minutes, ignore all of that because I don't know what that was. It must have been like pre-match from last year.
I clicked the wrong. It was my bad. I must have clicked the wrong thing. But we move on, people. This stuff happens.
Velv says, yeah, the draw has started on BT Sports with Peter Crouch. Oh, that prat.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. I've got it. All right, let's get it. Let's share this, people. Right.
Ruben Bake says, Geminids, hope you're doing good today. Big up to you, man. Yes, we are well. Thank you.
Yeah, we're good, bro. We are good. Voltran is a Liverpool fan in town. Yeah, man. Let's see, innit? There's me thinking we had Hull and whatever, and you you got to laugh, didn't you? It is funny. But yeah, no, look, the show itself, we done it last week. You know what you need to do. Call in. The link's in the description. Come and have your say. And yeah, any questions, fire away.
Adds Jorginho or Fred? Like, there's no discussion. There really isn't any discussion. Jorginho is just overrated. And I'm glad the fan base is seeing how shit he is because he doesn't bring anything to a team. So, what can I say? Young Arvin, like, I said it now, though. It's a decent question, but what can I say, man? One brings to a team and one doesn't.
Yeah, I agree. So, how are you feeling about the weekend? Well, obviously, it was meant to play Friday, wasn't we? But now it's going to be Saturday. Are you confident in us beating Fulham?
Beating Fulham, yeah. Not gonna lie, he is under pressure again. if he doesn't perform, well, it's up to Roman decision, innit? At the end of the day, from the performance yesterday, I'm still unconvinced at times because we're still struggling to play the ball through the middle because all we have to do is just going sideways all the time.
Yeah, and it's like Cross FC at the moment, isn't it? We've got to stop.
Yeah.
We've got to try and find other ways to play with the talent that we got. 100%, we should be doing more.
I know it's only Morecambe yesterday, but still, we're still struggling to find the rhythm yet. But I'm just delighted to see those German boys getting full confidence. So massive! It was massive for those two.
Yeah. I agree, bruv. I agree. So Shibian says, "What do you guys want to get? Who do you guys want to get? Easy team or hard team? Because some people want to face tough competition, while others just want to face them as late as possible. I think with the FA Cup, you could get Man United in the third, the fourth. It's happened to Chelsea in the past. You know, it don't really matter, to be honest. At the end of the day, whoever you're going to get, you're going to get. You got to beat. That's the way I see it. So I don't really worry about it too much." Who's the first call out? Was that Man United and Man City and Cheltenham Town? It's the first game.
First game, yeah.
Next call out, we have got. Let's have a look who it is. Oh, Bournemouth versus. Oh, who is it? You actually see the draw, everyone.
I'll check it on my phone because I think.
Who's that?
Crawley Town.
Can you not see it?
That's the Crawley Town. That's the Crawley Town, by the way. Bournemouth against Crawley Town.
There we go. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you know, it's going to be an interesting one. Obviously, all these games are getting played, in quick succession as well. It's going to be mad, you know. It's going to be absolutely mental. So much football without any training. I mean, not without any pre-season or nothing. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be hard, man. It's definitely going to be hard. Number 11's been called out. Someone say Man United have got Liverpool. Man United have got Liverpool. Yeah, we've got man like Cash joining us as well. How you doing, Cash?
Hey,
you
what's
right?
up? Yeah, I'm good. How you doing?
What you saying, mate?
Tell me. Draw?
What's on your mind?
Well, I just want the easy draw.
Who do you support?
I'm Chelsea all the way.
Chelsea, yeah? Chelsea.
Yeah, cool. Chelsea. Yeah, I want Chelsea to get Crawley Town.
What do you feel about the draw?
Yeah, I want Chelsea to get Crawley Town, right?
Yeah. Everyone wants the easiest.
Yeah.
Everyone wants the easiest. The easiest team possible. Do you know what I mean?
Draw,
it is what it is. But
possible, to be honest.
We'll just have to see what happens, bro. What's your feelings on Chelsea got Luton Town? Someone just said we must be well behind. That'll be a big game. Might be a very big game.
Very big game.
Them two do not like each other. Put it that way.
Yeah.
Chelsea and Luton Town.
I think we're well behind.
Cash, what's your thoughts on Chelsea as so far this season? Tell us.
Honestly, we've been. It's there are ups and downs, to be honest. By the way, with the Lampard out and in thing, I just think we should talk about that when the season is done, but not right now. Honestly, I think Lampard can come back. I think he can make up for how this season is going, because this season is crazy, honestly.
Yeah.
Luton Town. Oh, that's easy. This season is crazy. So I think we can come back. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
If Man U lose it, Man U can lose to Burnley because you know how they are. So anything can happen, bro.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna play them.
I agree. I mean, I just man.
Yeah.
Go on,
I
bro.
said I said we're gonna play them somewhere in between in the weekend of, I think in 2 weeks time we're gonna play them. Not too sure.
Luton.
The fourth round, is it?
Yeah.
Imagine Chelsea losing to Luton.
They haven't announced it yet. They usually announce it. Yeah.
Yeah. Basically,
They
right now
usually
they're
announce
doing
it
the
at the
fourth
end.
round.
You know, at the end of the draw.
That's the end of the fourth round draw. They're gonna do the fifth round draw as well altogether right now.
Is Arsenal versus who?
Oh, are they? Okay, so they're going to do the whole. That is Barnsley versus. Oh, it's coming out now. Number 29. Who's number 29?
Norwich City. That is Norwich City. Norwich. Yeah, that is Norwich City, number 29.
Yeah.
But I don't see from the start they had any big games, like any big games coming up. Any big teams got drawn together?
Yeah.
Think so.
How confident do you both feel about the next 5 games? Obviously, we've got Leicester, Wolves, Fulham, Tottenham, and Burnley. Do you think we can get at least 12 points out of 15? Like, what do you think would be good for us?
I honestly think the only person that can probably beat us is Leicester. Lampard, I think he's learning, bro. I think he's learning because I honestly think that the next few games, like on Friday, we're playing Fulham, right?
Yeah, we should.
Okay.
Yeah.
Easy. That should be an easy win. That should be an easy win. That should be easy win. Yeah. What?
We should have played on Friday, but they rescheduled it on Saturday.
On Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that because of Tottenham? That's because of Tottenham playing them on Wednesday, isn't it,
Yeah.
or something? Yeah. So Tottenham have got Fulham on Wednesday. So they had to give them a day extra. So they've given them a day extra to obviously rest for the game against us, which makes sense.
That should be easy win.
We've got no excuse. We've got to go and win the game.
And I see Lampard is
We've got to go
playing
and win the game.
Werner
We've got no excuse to not win.
Yeah, no excuses, bro. Honestly. Lampard is playing Werner and Havertz in their position. So honestly, not to say about Werner. Werner is playing so bad. That's bro, I don't know. What are your thoughts about Werner? About Werner?
I just feel Lampard utilized him in the wrong position. That's all.
No, but he's playing in strike and he still looks bad. I think about it.
Yeah.
He played in strike, but in Morecambe, bro. Morecambe.
Maybe it's because he lost confidence since after the second international break. I think somehow his confidence dropped. Maybe that's.
I'm going to move the stream because apparently it's finished. I'm well behind. So what I'll do is I'll just get it up as the fixtures. Yeah, go on. Keep talking. Sorry, I'm just going to quickly do
it. My issue with Werner is the fact that, remember, after the second international break, I think his confidence would drop. Maybe because of the before he was with Germany, and their team got smashed by Spain. After that, he just like the confidence dropped. Like the confidence level dropped really drastically compared to the where he was in October, and that where he was scoring about 5 goal-ish for fun.
Yeah, the thing I think Ziyech in the team is needed for Werner to score. Because if the system we play is the crossing system, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't work for Werner. Honestly, in the Premier League, it doesn't work for him. Like, he is a man to get the through balls, and Ziyech is the one that can do that. I don't know if you think the same way, but that way I see it.
Yeah, I think you got a point, bro. I think it makes a lot of sense. I just want to see Werner playing his position. I ain't gonna lie. He needs to start playing more there, and we'll just have to see. At the end of the day, I keep saying it to people: we're going to have different formations and different styles for different teams, and the fact that we've got squad depth doesn't mean that we're always going to play the same 11. Like, it just depends who we play against and how it sets out. But we just got to just see how Lampard goes. And if he's going to continue being naive with a 4-3-3 and playing players out of position, then he's only going to set himself up for failure, isn't he? So it is what it is. But Ram, how are you feeling about the draw, bro? Big one for you, isn't it?
it's not ideal, is it? It's really not ideal. Like I'm sick of this. I'm sick and deaf of looking at United fans. I have to have a look at them again for another week. It's just, I don't like it. Preferably, I'd love like a Championship or League One team, but we've got given United, and we have to deal with it in a certain way. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, they're doing the fifth
Ram, what
round
was the
draw.
draw?
Sorry?
I can't find it at the moment. I'm trying to find the draw so I can bring it up, but I can't find it. It must be a bit too early for it. But anyway, it is what it is. I know Chelsea. We know who's mainly playing anyway, so it is what it is.
Yeah, true.
If you ads, if you can find the draw, there is the fixture list. Try and bring it up. Yeah, on the screen because I can't find it on my laptop right now.
You have a question, right?
Right, man like Hassan is in town as well. Hassan, how you doing, bro?
Yeah, I'm doing quite fine. How are you guys?
Yeah, not bad, bro. Not bad. Just trying to find out the draws. Really, I've mapped up at the beginning. Then we found a link, and then we was a little bit behind, and then people were saying, "Oh, it's finished." So I thought there's no point in watching it. So yeah, no, it's
so
just.
So far, who do we know who's got who? I know we got. I think Hull City. Have we got? If I'm right or wrong.
We got Luton, haven't we?
Yeah, we got Luton Town. We got Luton Town. Yeah.
Who have Liverpool United got?
Liverpool and United.
Yeah, the United or I've just missed the draw in it, so I don't know who's got who.
Yeah, we're gonna try and get it
blocked. All the sites are blocked. All the sites are blocked because everyone's streaming.
Oh, it will block at the moment. Yeah. All right.
Try to see on Twitter. Sometimes they put it on Twitter. Who's got who.
Yeah, it is what it is. How confident are you all on Chelsea winning the FA Cup this year? Do you think Lampard needs to get a trophy, or do you think it's just about getting in the top four and having a positive sort of season overall?
A trophy will always be good, to be honest. I wouldn't say no to winning a trophy. And I think he can do it. We have the team. We have the depth. And I think our second team can do extremely good. Rudiger, he looked very, very good. Yesterday.
Yeah.
Tomorrow he can come in. Christensen, I don't want to see him again. Like Christensen, he's out. I want to see tomorrow, but I don't know what happened with Tomori and Lampard, but they have to fix that. I think he can do it. Honestly, the only team I can see getting away is Manchester City. Manchester United, they'll make it to the semi-finals and they'll drop out. So yeah, no offense to ads.
No, it's all right, man. It's truthful.
All right, yeah. People in the live chats, if you can keep us updated with the draw, keep putting it in there and let us know what they are. So we've got Man United versus Liverpool, and then whoever wins that plays is either Stoke. Is that Stoke and West Ham? Is that Stoke?
That's Stockport. That's Stockport United.
Stockport, West Ham, or is that Doncaster? The other one.
Doncaster Rovers.
That's easy enough, isn't it?
Oh, wow.
Can I say something quickly? Can I bring out a stat quick? Rudiger, in the 5 games that he's played for Chelsea, whether or not he's starting, including the one yesterday, there's been 5 clean sheets in the 5 games he's played. I think your fan base highly underestimate him. You highly underestimate him.
No, it's not. I would say. No, you go say what you said, then I'll say what I say.
Yeah, the thing is, there was little mistakes that Rudiger made in the Sheffield United game, and he made West Ham game. Like, it was like you have to know the player that you're going up against. Like the what's his name? Well, he had the left foot, and Rudiger gave him all the space. That mistake made us lose 2 points. And I guess Lampard and the fan base just gave up on him. And right now he's doing good. So yeah.
I understand that. That's a fair point.
And don't forget, I was gonna say, don't forget that when Rudiger was injured, a lot of the fans were begging him to come back at one point. But obviously, he came back after a long-term injury. But obviously, since Kepa was on bad form, that made Rudiger also look like a scapegoat as well because he just came back from an injury. And now that Mendy's came in, I think the confidence has came back, and people are slowly starting to like Rudiger and probably see more that Kepa was the problem rather than it was Rudiger himself.
Yeah.
I hear you, bro.
Kepa,
I hear you. I'm just going through these comments because obviously they're keeping us up to date. So Chorley / Wolves versus Southampton or Shrewsbury / Arsenal. So Arsenal and Wolves, really, or actually Southampton, isn't it? Yeah. So you'd say Wolves versus Southampton, which I think Southampton that could be 50-50. And then you expect Arsenal to beat Shrewsbury, wouldn't you? Let's be serious.
Yeah,
probably.
So yeah, that's that. Ram, how you feeling about everything, bro? As it feel to be a Liverpool fan right now?
Well, obviously, we're top of the league and all that nonsense is all great. But this draw, like I said before, it's not ideal. Like I really want to face the worst teams so we can have an easy run to the FA Cup.
Yeah.
But we've been given United, so we have to give it our best shot. It may be a mixture of the kids and probably a couple of fringe players and a couple of first starting 11 players. But
yeah,
if we want to make ourselves a great team, I think doing a double will solidify that. And I at the start of the season, I wanted us to win a double. So yeah, it's going to be tough.
I hear you,
it's
bro.
going to be tough.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Liverpool facing United twice, isn't it? I think they're going to face them
back to
next
back.
Sunday. They're going to back to back. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Which one says Everton or Sheffield Wednesday versus Wickham or Tottenham? You can only really see Everton versus Tottenham, but this is the thing with the FA Cup; it can surprise you, can't it? So you think it was the obvious, and it ends up being the opposite. But we'll see how it goes. Who else we got here? Swansea or Nottingham Forest versus Cheltenham or Man. I mean, Man City always seem to get the luck of the blimmin' draws, don't they? It doesn't matter if it's Champions League, FA Cup. Doesn't matter what it is.
But
these guys seem
but they somehow get knocked out.
They still find some way of absolutely messing it up, like Champions
like
League,
Wigan,
like Wigan, like Lyon, like Tottenham. They always somehow mess it up.
Yeah, I agree. Cash, I'm going to have to let you go, bro, because we've got people in the back that are still trying to get in. It's nice having you on, bro. We appreciate the support. Take care of yourself, yeah? See you later, bro.
Take care, Coach.
So next up, we've got man like Joshua. What's happening, Joshua?
What's up? How are you guys? You guys okay?
Yeah, not bad, bro. How are you?
Fine. I saw the FA Cup draw now, bro. It should be easy for us, Jim. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Both games.
It should be. Yeah, it should be. It should be. I'm not saying it isn't. We should be beating Luton. Who else have we got after that? We've got someone. I can't remember.
Barnsley or Norwich.
Yeah, so we should be beating both of them, and we should be pushing on to quarters and whatever else, hoping that we get decent teams within that as well. So we'll just have to see how it goes. But the FA Cup can surprise you guys. Don't sit there and be too confident about these things. I mean, I've seen it in the past.
Like the Leeds game.
Yeah, exactly. Take it game by game, especially Chelsea at the moment. You don't know what you're going to get, do you? So. Ram wants to play the worst teams. His team struggled against under 18s Villa and only won because the kids tired out. There's you, Ram.
Cool. What do you want me to say? Cool. You gave me a statement. I'm like, okay.
Ram, I'm big up for you for that, bro. Yeah, that's how you get banter out of the way. You don't take banter. Like, I like that. I'll use that too in the future.
He gives as much as he takes, though. Just know that with Ram, he definitely gives it as well. He hates Chelsea, didn't you, bro? He hates them.
I hate all rival teams, man. Like, I hate United. I hate Chelsea. I hate. I was gonna say Arsenal, but they're no longer a rival anymore. So. Let's talk about this week. Obviously, who have you got next in the Premier League? What's your next game? Manchester United.
All right, Manchester United. Let's talk about this.
Yeah.
What are you going into that game, how confident are you of doing them over? And do you worry? Is there anything that worries you about them? Is there anything that you're scared about?
Their attack is very, very pacey, and our defense is very, very slow. Like we saw it in the last couple of games. Our defense is not the quickest. Getting done in behind is not ideal. I just want us to play well, and if we play well, we will get a result. It's as simple as that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think Thiago's starting. If Thiago's going to start, we can't play a 4-3-3. You have to play a 4-2-3-1. We can't put him as the lone DM role because it won't work out well for us.
Rams, can't you put Thiago on the left maybe and put Fabinho? Oh, because Fabinho plays centre back. He's going to play centre back for you guys.
Yeah, the thing is we're not sure on Matip because Matip we still don't know if he's going to be fit. We don't want to put I don't want to put Henderson there. I don't want to see Henderson at centre back. Like
not at centre back. I mean in DM. I mean DM.
Oh yeah, he could play him at DM. We could play him at DM, but ideally having a cam and a striker with the two wingers, it will be beneficial for Thiago to make those cutting passes in between the lines. And I think for me, that's what I think we should do. But obviously, Klopp knows the team more better than I do.
So if you're gonna play with the front four, right? Who's gonna be the cam role for you guys?
I was thinking Wijnaldum because he plays for the Netherlands in that cam role, so he's not fully alien to that position. Like he knows how to play that role.
Yeah, I agree with that. As a Man United fan, you go against Liverpool. How confident you were getting a result against them over the weekend? Do you think you can pip them and get ahead of them? Lead the way, as they say, of the Premier League. What are you saying?
I think we're capable of doing it. Will we? I don't think we will. Personally, I don't think we will. And Ram, like you said, we have pace up front, but do we have consistency? No, that's our problem. We can have all the pace in the world. If we don't have the end product, there's no point. And that's our problem. So I'm not confident at all, no.
You should be confident, bro. If I was United fan, I would be confident right now.
Well, you
can't be confident though, Josh. Because when you have people who run up the field, they're pacey, but their end product is terrible and they're not consistent enough, then there's no point. The pace just goes to waste. And that's why Rashford's been tired recently, because all he's doing is running and he's not he's not shooting. That's the problem. He's not taking his chances. That's our problem.
One thing
I can't say much more.
Is that we're playing. One thing that gives me a little bit of hope is that we're playing at Anfield in the Premier League, and our record at Anfield is sublime. We haven't been beaten since 2017. So if we continue that form, then obviously we'll either get a win.
I got a question. How many games left? Unbeaten games left before you catch up to Chelsea's home record? Is it about 10 games?
I think it's about another year and a bit until we catch up to theirs. Theirs is about 90 something. We're on 70 something.
Yeah, hopefully we have that. Hopefully we keep it, Jim. Can't lose it, man.
Don't, man.
Can't lose it, man.
I don't know what to think anymore with my club anymore. Don't worry about it. I'm just on vibes. I just relax, I don't expect anything. I don't expect too much, and I don't expect anything less. I just take every game as it comes now. I'm not a Lampard doubter. I'm not a Lampard inner. I'm just chilled right now. I've never been though. I've never really committed to any. That's the way I am.
Me too, man. I'm just taking
I'll back any manager. I've backed every manager that Chelsea have had. I've backed them. Even if I haven't liked them, I've still backed them. I haven't sat there and sulked and moaned all the time about them and who, and stats and how bad of a manager they are and this, that, and the other. Like, it's for me, it's not.
Stats are deceiving, as they say.
Yeah, exactly. It can be deceiving. It's very true.
Ram, another question I would like to ask you. I don't know why, but like a lot of Liverpool fans, for some reason, they don't like Shaqiri. Because every time when Shaqiri came on, I think in the Champions League a few times, and he created really good chances. So I'm wondering what's Liverpool. I don't get it. I think he's a good player if he's used correctly.
Yeah. Like we know how good Shaqiri is. Like the guy is a very very creative player. He's probably our creative player at the club, beside obviously the fullbacks. What he's done, he's this season he's very good at threading the eye through the needle, playing the
Yeah.
ball in towards the strikers, and I think that's something that we're lacking in the middle of the park, because we always play on the wide, and we will either cross it in or do some intricate play at the wide areas. So putting Shaqiri in the middle, it gives us a little bit of something different, something that teams aren't expecting. And also Shaqiri has a very good record against United as well. He's a very, very good record.
Yeah. Also, do you think Klopp won't start with Shaqiri in the camp because of the fact that, if you play with a cam, you lose one midfielder. Like the way you guys play, you normally use energy in the midfield. So do you think if it goes with the two midfielders, that will take a bit away of the energy? Do you think that will happen?
There is that, but it also it gives us also a better defensive structure with the two CDMs, and it allows the creative structure to be a little bit different to what it is normally, because we're right now, I wouldn't say we're one dimensional, but we're very, very predictable. We know.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree with that. 100%. Go on, Ram.
I was going to say being unpredictable is something that every strike force needs, every attack needs to have when playing football.
Yeah, I agree. We've got two other people here. We got SB. How you doing, bro?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro. What do you want to say? Tell us.
Yeah, I was going to talk about the United Liverpool game. So I was going to say, you asked about how confident we were against Liverpool, and I think any confidence we have, for me anyway, isn't based on how good we've been, because I don't think we've been good. It's based on how Liverpool have struggled in front of goal. But then the second major point is, I feel like, because Bailly obviously he's confirmed to not play against Burnley because he's still injured, and then they're going to test him again in training for the match against Liverpool on the Sunday. So if Bailly's not playing, because I feel like in the last 4 or 5 games he's been one of our strongest defenders and held the defense together. So I feel like if he doesn't play, that'll be a real problem for us, and then it'll be easier for people like Mane, Salah, even Firmino to link up play. And then also feel our result against Burnley next is going to be a big indication of how Ole is going to set up against Liverpool. Because I feel like if we beat Burnley and we have a 3-point gap at the top of the table, then I feel like Ole will fully try to attack the game against Liverpool. But if we drop points against Burnley, I feel like it'll be a more defensive setup from us.
I disagree.
You disagree? Why?
I'd say if you won against Burnley, you guys are gonna want to play for a draw. You will get a point, and we'll still be about 3 points behind you. And I think either way, you're gonna be not parking the bus, but you're gonna be playing a very defensive strategy and counter-attacking football.
Yeah.
Defensive.
Against Liverpool.
Yeah.
You've done it before. You've done it in the past. And for me, I'm not being salty or anything, but I don't rate Bailly. Like the guy I don't rate him.
But I understand why you don't rate him, because of how injury prone he is.
No, is how unpredictable he can be.
Okay.
You don't know what you're gonna get from him. Sometimes you're gonna get a stupid Bailly that goes into stupid challenges and does some stupid stuff. But he also got a very, very good Bailly who's very and also puts his neck on the line for the team.
Yeah, I hear that.
You know what?
That it's gonna. One thing we do know is it's going to be a very, very, very good game. It's going to be very tight. I expect it to be. I don't expect it to be tons of goals in it. If you want my honest opinion,
I don't think it's going to be a good game. I feel like it will be a ball fest. Depending on the
there's probably going to be a controversial penalty as well, probably.
And also
I'll take it. If we get
which side? Which side?
We're both known for him.
Apparently.
And also the fact that it's going to go to extra time if it stays draw, and penalty as well. So
what? No, what?
In the FA Cup, I think.
The FA Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you, boys. I hear you.
I don't want you guys on penalties in the FA Cup. Last couple of times we played on penalties, it didn't work out.
Yeah, but De Gea struggles on saving penalties, so.
Yeah, but we struggle to score penalties sometimes. It works both ways.
Liverpool have been poor. A game against United, they could well step up. I mean, Indiana's got a point there. Let's be serious. Like, this could be the game that Liverpool finally awake, Ram, and wake up. We have to see what happens.
Yeah, most definitely. Like if there's ever a game that we as a team need to galvanize us and build us up, it would be United or City or top six game. That's something.
Yeah, I think that plays in Liverpool's favour because if you look at this season, every time they've been asked to step up against a big team, they've literally walloped them off the park, more or less.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Indiana, we got one from Verishwan here saying, I mean, the last two games versus United at Anfield, we won 2-0 and 3-1, which is true. Who's making all that noise? Can't hear anything. I think it's Josh here, isn't it? I just muted him. Let's go on to the next comment. This is true. It's what I'm saying, though. I do like the odds United turn soon, is what Indiana says. So, yeah, man. I mean, look, I'm looking forward to it. It's the biggest game going this week. Chelsea, we've got Fulham. We've got a win on Saturday. I know Spurs are playing Wednesday. Man United also playing on Tuesday, Ram, as well. Do you think that's going to help you guys more so that they're playing a game just before you guys in terms of rest? And do you know what I mean? You guys should be a lot more fresher going into that game.
Yeah. Like mentally, we'll be a little bit more focused than they are. Obviously, mental fatigue is something that's not really talked about in football, and having to play games left, right, and centre for United and pretty tough games as well. Is obviously going to be a benefit for us, but it's not compared to this game. I don't think he's going to play a massive part when it's Liverpool versus him.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, United Dolly, you're here, bro. You're a Man United fan. How are you feeling about the game on the weekend? Are you confident? Is it going to be 21, bro? Is it 21 year for you guys? What are you saying?
Oh man. Oh, I see all these United fans on Twitter, bro, getting all confident, bro. If we keep playing Lindelof and Maguire, bro. I can't see us winning the title. It would be a struggle to even get top 4 with these with these two. So yeah, if Oli decides to go to Bay and Maguire, or even Bay and Twansabi, then I can see us getting having a go at the title. But yeah, man. Other than that, I just lose hope.
I think it's a bit harsh saying we're not even top 4.
Yo, Ollie, can I say something quickly? It's like we think our backline let us down. We think just our backline let us down. It's the consistency of our attackers as well, and everyone forgets that. It's just stupid. Honestly, I don't know why. Because I understand where you're coming from. If we play Bailey and Maguire, we'd have way more of a chance for the title race, and top 4 would be confirmed and stuff. But Lindelof is all we have at the moment for the next 2 weeks because Bailey's out because he got hit pretty hard in the head. And yes, we have to deal with Lindelof, but everyone's acting like, oh yeah, as soon as Lindelof comes in, we're just some mediocre team. It doesn't work like that, bro. You have to get behind your team. And we have to admit that we wouldn't be where we are if Lindelof wasn't good and consistent at the start of the season. And it's only recently that Bailey's shone up because he's been playing more, because Lindelof was injured. And before that, Lindelof was having a good season. So I'm not going to discredit what Lindelof's done. I think Lindelof is a massive downgrade from Bailey when he's fit. But all I'm going to say is I don't see why we can't still get top 4 when Lindelof is in the back line with Maguire. Acting like that's our main problem. Our main problem at the moment is our attack is not being consistent enough. And I know we all defend him, but Martial, he's having a horrible season at the moment. He's inconsistent. He's not taking any shots when we have the chances. And I'm sick of people saying, oh, every game we don't have chances. We have chances. If you watch the game and analyze it properly, we have chances. And I've visually seen it by myself with my 2 eyes. We visually had chances and we didn't take them. 1, because our attackers aren't consistent. And 2, we just didn't take the chances. And the reason why that is because we're inconsistent. And that's simple as.
What I would say to that is, you're saying he misses chances, but he barely gets chances, mate. Like,
yes, Ollie, that's my point.
If he misses one chance, it's the end of the world. if you look at other teams like Man City, bro, they get loads of chances. If for example Phil Foden misses a chance, it's not the end of the world, bro.
If that was a comparison stat, Ollie, if that was a comparison stat as to how many chances are taken, I'd say fair enough. I'd care about City, but at the moment, I don't care about City. What I care about is the fact that we're not truthful as fans. We don't want to accept it. We don't accept that Martial currently is not good enough. He's currently not good enough at the moment. And he's one of our main problems alongside our back line. We cannot just say it's our back line that loses us games. Attackers need to take chances. We don't have many chances.
Wait,
Ollie, one second. Don't interrupt 1 second. Yes, chances aren't being created as much as they were. But when we have the chances, do we take them? No. And that's because Martial and Rashford are inconsistent up front. And that's just the truth. I have to be honest. They are. You can't argue with it.
Yeah, I agree. Look, just gonna quickly. I've just got the draw up for everyone. Everyone that hasn't seen it. This is the 4th round draw. So you've got Cheltenham, Man City, Bournemouth versus Crawley Town, Swansea City versus Nottingham Forest, Man United, Liverpool, Southampton or Shrewsbury versus Arsenal, Barnsley, Norwich, West Ham versus Chorley, Millwall versus Bristol, Brighton versus Blackpool, Wickham versus Tottenham, Fulham versus Burnley, Sheffield United versus Plymouth, Chelsea v Luton, Stockport or West Ham versus Doncaster, and then Brentford versus Leicester, which would be a good game, wouldn't it? Brentford and Leicester, blimmin' hell. And Everton versus Sheffield Wednesday. Who are we expecting to go through? Obviously, we're expecting Man City to beat Cheltenham, aren't we? That's a silly question. Bournemouth versus Crawley Town. Anyone watch that enough to know who's good?
Crawley. I'd say Crawley because Bournemouth are just inconsistent as hell.
Nah, Bournemouth have found consistency in the Championship. They'll go through. They're solid. They are solid.
All right, fair enough. Swansea City versus Nottingham Forest. I think Swansea are in better form from what I know.
Swansea, they're on decent form at the moment.
Nottingham Forest are shit.
You got it's ever since Matty Cash left, isn't it? Ram?
It's not even that. Their morale is
it's horrible.
They're shattered. They're shattered into pieces.
Right, and then you got the big one, Man United versus Liverpool. How many people think Man United are going to win this game in this chat right now? Anyone?
Ollie, do you want to speak?
I don't know. It's so hard.
Look, listen.
70-30, really, I'd say, in Liverpool's favour.
If we go into the game and we're first in the league, I wouldn't mind losing. I don't care if we lose, man. We're first in the league if we go into.
Wait, hold on. You don't care if we lose. Why don't you want to? Why don't you want to win? Why don't you want to win?
Oh man, I'd rather be first in the league than.
We can have both, man. We can have
that's taking a chance, though, Ollie. Ollie, that's taking a chance, though, because we get knocked out. First place is there. First place is there for us after that game if we bounce back and win it. It's not going to be there for us forever. So we might as well take a chance and go for it in the FA Cup as well. I don't know why you don't want us to win.
I would put a strong team out.
Fair enough. Southampton versus Shrewsbury Town or Arsenal. Again, Arsenal should win it. So it looks like it'd be a Southampton-Arsenal game. Southampton beat Arsenal.
Not gonna lie, Jim. I think there's going to be an upset between Southampton against Arsenal.
Yeah, I think so as well, bro. I think there's probably.
We hope Arsenal gets slapped up.
Chance. Arsenal's starting to find form again, though. Do we not think Arsenal? Because Arsenal were good. Arsenal were good in the FA Cup. They've won it more than any other team. This is their trophy. This is where they turn up.
Jem, it's not even that though, because there's players, right? And everyone's gonna. Some people in the chat are gonna go like, "Oh, ads, what are you talking about?" But this season, I've seen a new side to Lacazette. I've seen a new side. He was brilliant He was brilliant against Newcastle when he came on. He was one of their best players. Brilliant.
I agree.
So if he plays,
I ain't going to go through it because some of them were just, I don't even know. It's not even worth talking about. But we'll go to Spurs versus Wycombe Wanderers. Again, are we expecting anything less? Probably not. Spurs to win that, aren't we?
Yeah.
And then you got Chelsea versus Luton, which is going to be an interesting game. Again, we should beat them, shouldn't we, really? If we don't, then Lampard definitely Do you know what I mean? If he can't win that, then he might as well just pack his own bags and
Sheffield versus Plymouth. Yeah. Sheffield versus Plymouth. What about that one?
Your C team can beat them. So
do you reckon? You're that confident?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Sheffield United beat Plymouth. Again, Sheffield United are in poor, absolutely poor form at the moment.
Yeah, and they got lucky this round as well.
They got very, very lucky.
Yeah, there's bare people in backstage. We're gonna have to get rid of a few of you after this, if that's all right, because there are quite a few people backstage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, right, there is. Yeah, didn't notice. Johnny's in as well. Yeah, bring him in. Bring him in eventually. And then we got Brentford beat Leicester. West Ham versus Doncaster. Again, West Ham are going to beat Stockport and they're going to beat Doncaster. So it's not worth talking about. Then you got Brentford beat Leicester City. Now that could be a tricky one. I watched Brentford and they looked like a threat when we watched them.
They were unlucky though against Tottenham in the semis. To be fair,
that's my point.
They're a decent team. They're a very good team.
They should be in the Premier League. They should be in the Premier League this season.
The structure of their team. The structure of their team is pretty good. Their ambition is on point. Like I know they were 1-0, 2-0 down against Spurs, but they did not let off until 90th minute. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, I hear you, bro. I hear you. Right. We're going to have to get some people out because there is people in the back waiting to come in. Anyone want to jump out?
Jem, I'll jump out. It's thanks for having me on.
Cheers, Ram. Appreciate you having me on, bro.
Take care, mate.
Take care,
I'll
bro.
jump out, guys. Thank you.
All right, bro.
Joshua, take care, man.
Take care, you too, brother. Take care.
Thanks for being here.
Take care yourself, yeah.
Okay, bro. Wonderful stuff, guys.
Yes. And
yes, bro.
And now we've got man like Johnny. We've got Hassan and we've got Johnny.
Sorry about that. Quick phone call.
What's happening, boys? How we doing?
Good, man. How are you? You right?
Yeah, not bad, bro. Just going through this draw at the moment. We're just literally going through this draw.
Can you scroll down to the fifth?
Yeah.
sorry
Everton versus Sheffield Wednesday. What are we thinking about that? I mean, do we see anything else other than an Everton win, or do you think
Everton should win comfortably? They should win comfortably. If anyone thinks it's an upset, I don't know how. It's just.
Well, again, it depends. Like what kind of Everton team they're gonna put. Are they gonna put James back in the team, or maybe
any Everton side is you don't need James to win games. Everyone's acting like he's Jesus. They won games without him. They are a good side.
They're a good side. They've got a good. The difference is they've got a good manager. That's the thing. They've got someone that knows how to win things. You know. Looking at the fifth round draw, which was also done after the fourth. Fulham or Burnley versus Bournemouth or Crawley. Who do we think is going to walk out of that overall?
It's a tough one.
I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to say
it's
Fulham.
Tough one. Fulham Burnley could be a tough one. I reckon Fulham Burnley going to go to extra time if it stays like 0-0 draw or something.
Bournemouth. Yeah. I'm saying Bournemouth.
Depends.
I would say Fulham.
We're going to spank them next game, so their morale might go
Fulham
down.
Bournemouth, I see.
Yeah. I like the confidence, Johnny boy.
Yeah,
Indiana's right. Make sure you hit the like button. Please share, like, retweet. We're growing massively at the moment, to be fair. So yeah, we appreciate the support that you guys have been showing us up to now. It's going very, very well. And then we've got Man United or Liverpool versus Stockport County or West Ham or Doncaster. I mean,
it'd be West Ham. West Ham will go through that.
I can see Man United for some weird reason. I can see Manchester United versus West Ham. I don't know why.
I think United will beat Liverpool. I think United will beat Liverpool in the FA Cup. I think they will.
Do you think?
Fred hat trick.
I'm going to go with a Liverpool West Ham. I'm going to go with a Liverpool West Ham, I think.
Only on the basis that Liverpool, Klopp never really plays like his first team in the cup games. Whether he does for this game, that might be I beg to differ, but
that's something we don't do either, Johnny. But in the later stages, you know the later stages though. You know the latest prime example, Europa League last season. The late stages of the tournament, we stopped playing Igalo. We added Martial and Rashford back into our attack. So I think we start using our strong team again. So I'm gonna say Man United, man.
Maybe depending on whether they're where they are, like in the league at that time. When's this played?
Good point. When are they played? Does anyone know? Do we want to check the draw?
Under February of 9, 10th or 11.
Okay.
So basically a week before Champions League.
Yeah.
Yeah, that we're knocked out of. Fuck's sake.
Moving on. Sheffield United or Plymouth versus Millwall or Bristol City. That's a bit of a up in the air. I mean, Sheffield United, they've not been in great form, have they? Let's be serious. They should really be
Bristol
walking away
City
with
for
that.
me. I think Bristol City can walk out from this.
Millwall.
I would say Millwall. I would say
Ooh,
Millwall.
Millwall. Upset.
Yeah, Millwall. I'm gonna go with Millwall. I'm gonna say
Millwall. I'm gonna say Millwall only because I only want to see Millwall for two reasons. One, because there would be a massive upset in many fan bases in the Premier League, and two, it'd just be good to see them there, man. I have to be real; they're playing decently at the moment.
I don't like Millwall, so I'm gonna have to go with Bristol.
Yeah. Chorley or Wolverhampton? Well, Chorley or Wolves versus Southampton or Shrewsbury? I can only see Southampton, Wolves, boys. Arsenal there as well. Wolves, Southampton or Arsenal? Sorry, I forgot about them down there.
I'm going Southampton.
Yeah, good shout.
That's a good shout. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it'll be funny if Shrewsbury causes an upset against Arsenal. It'll be funny.
I just want Arsenal dead and buried, to be honest.
I don't know. Wolves are good as well.
I
think Wolves would be a challenge. Yeah, Wolves is a good chat as well. I'm gonna go with Wolves. I think I'm gonna go with Wolves on this one.
Same.
But yeah, it's a big one. And then you've got Barnsley or Norwich versus Chelsea and Luton Town. You've got to be looking at a Norwich Chelsea, I'd say, because Norwich are playing well themselves at the moment. Then Chelsea have got to beat them, haven't they? Really, there's no, it's quite. We've got it quite cushy the fourth and fifth round. I think personally. Anyone disagree?
Not gonna lie, Norwich is a dodgy team, Jam. We beat them last season literally by one goal. So Norwich is a dodgy team as well, though.
But the thing is, the goalkeeper is also good as well. You got to.
He's brilliant.
He's brilliant. He's single. Besides that, was it Maguire that scored that FA Cup goal? Was it Maguire?
Yes.
Besides that goalkeeper was saving him. I swear there were 10 men as well. It was 10
Is
man.
It cruel? It's cruel that goalkeeper, isn't it? He's sick, man.
Yeah.
Tim Krul.
Yeah.
He's sick.
A good keeper, man. He's a good keeper.
Fair enough. Anyone see past Chelsea though? Let's be serious. Anyone here see past Chelsea?
No, I don't personally.
No.
Okay,
fair enough. Everton or Sheffield Wednesday versus Wickham or Tottenham. I mean, Tottenham and Everton, fifth round, I would say.
That can go either way.
I'd love to see Everton go. I'd love to see Everton nick it, man, because I despise Tottenham and Charles. Oh my god, he thinks the quadruple's coming. So let's just hope they get knocked out.
I just don't want Jose winning the trophy, mate. I don't want him winning jack. So Everton all the way for me.
Yeah. I agree. I love
him.
One.
I love the guy. He's a legend, but I don't want him winning nothing for Spurs. Not one piece of silverware.
I agree. I don't want to see Spurs win anything. Do you know what I mean? And to be fair, if anyone's going to win him something, Johnny, it's going to be Mourinho. If he can't win Spurs a blimmin' trophy, then no one can win Spurs.
Who can, bro?
It's a failure for him as well. Big failure.
I'm saying.
I just don't
know what I mean? It's no one does.
No what the funny thing is? I was going to say something. You know what the funny thing is? Mourinho's the type of guy to take a dig at Spurs if he wins them a trophy 3 years later, if he gets sacked, if he's about to get sacked. He's just like what he did with Manchester United, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah. Do we think Spurs will beat? Do we think Spurs will beat Man City because they're already in a final already, aren't they? So do we think Spurs can get one over Man City?
I think because I was going to say that it's Mourinho and he thrives in an underdog situation. Like every time Mourinho was put as the underdog, he always wins it somehow. So that's why I think Tottenham might win it.
Can I say something quickly? Yeah, I don't think they will win it because no one wants to admit it. No one wants to admit it just because it's either Chelsea fans backing Jose Mourinho still or the Tottenham fan base is just so deluded. Listen. It doesn't matter who you put in charge. You see managers leave from Spurs all the time. You've had two top managers in the space of the past 5 years in Pochettino and Jose Mourinho. the team that they set out are full of quality players, but yet they're so inconsistent. So that's why I don't think they will win. They're capable of beating City, yes, because it's a final. Everyone's capable of winning anything, but they, in my opinion, they just won't because City squad are better. Their managers just naturally more ambitious in these situations, and Spurs team's just inconsistent. They don't. They crack under pressure. We've seen it many times. So personally, I think City will wrap that one up easily.
Oh, look who it is. He's in town. We was waiting for him. Talking about Spurs, he must have heard us. I'm here. Don't worry. Admit it. Tottenham will win the quadruple this season. Up the Spurs. Allow you, Charles, man.
Listen, you're never going to win. Listen, Jose Mourinho, listen, I say this to you now. The facts are Jesus can't even help you. So don't start saying you're going to win the quadruple, this nonsense. The only quadruple you win is the Losers Cup, bro. That's the only thing you lot can win.
He's a right Charlie, this guy, isn't he? Thinking that.
He is. He's resilient. He just keeps coming back with the same comment every time we go on the stream.
I like the energy.
You do know he's going to win the quadruple. He's funny. We'll give him that. But no, we want you all to lose, Charles. We all here want you to lose to Everton if you do get through, mate. So, and we hope you lose to Man City as well. Just because of you. You're the reason, mate. You are the reason why we want Spurs to lose.
No, that's not me. That's not me. I'm bored with them.
Swansea City or Nottingham Forest versus Cheltenham Town or Man City. I mean, Man City just get the luck of the draw. It doesn't matter what competition it is. They just get the luck, don't they? I swear. I don't know how they seem to do it every time. It's just ridiculous.
I don't think Pep's gonna. I don't know, man. It all depends on the league, guys, and Champions League, like, and all the fixtures. We have to see nearer the time, but you would say, City steamroll it.
Yeah, City.
Yeah, I think it'll be City versus Swansea, and then I think City will just bang them like 5-0. Game over. It's going to be one of them ones. We move on to the last one, Brentford or Leicester City, which I think is going to be a very interesting game, versus Brighton or Blackpool. I mean, Brighton are not playing great. Yeah, I mean, Brighton not playing great. I don't know how well Blackpool are and where they are in their league and that, but I mean, you can only look at it being Leicester versus Leicester or Brentford. I think Brentford are a good team, could give them problems.
Brentford are a good team, but can I say something though? I know Brighton lose and they've had the most draws in the league, right? They've had the most draws in the league out of any team this season, but they play good football. They just don't get the result. That's their problem. They do play good football. They just don't get the results, sadly.
They've got no one up top.
They have injury-prone players. Their best players injury-prone. That's a problem. And their centre-backs are all young. That's their problem. And slow. That's their problem.
We gave Lamptey away as well. I like him.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look, I'm going to go round. Let's get this off screen. I'm going to go round quickly, and I want to quickly get your thoughts on who you think is going to win the FA Cup this year, starting with my guy on the right. What we saying, bro? Not ads.
Not gonna lie, I would prefer us, but just because of what happened last year. So basically, it's a redemption for Chelsea this season. Yeah, not gonna lie, but I would like to see us win.
You're backing the team. I like that.
I'm backing the team 100%. I'm backing the team.
Cool.
Just because what happened last season. Just because what happened last season. That's why.
That's fair enough, bro. That's fair enough. Johnny, what were you saying?
No, I'm backing Lamps to if he's still in the job, that is, from the draws. I fancy us going all the way this year. I think the luck of the draw is just going to give you a little booster to say we can get to that final. Whoever we play in semis, we'll get there. I think we can do it. But if it's not us, then probably I'd say City.
Again, if City beat Spurs in the Carabao and then they get to this and they win this and they could potentially still win a Premier League, they could end up doing a treble, and they've got the Champions League as well. Is that possible?
It is possible, yes. Of course, it's either manager and players like that. For me, top class wingers, all of their attackers are all top class players. So I wouldn't put it past them to do something.
I hear that. Hassan, who are you going for, bro?
I mean, it'd be stupid not to buck your own team, Chelsea, in it. So I'd say Chelsea. But if I wanted, besides the big six, if I wanted the underdog to probably win it, like a complete dark horse, it'll probably be either Brentford. That's what I'm thinking as a dark horse to win it and cause an upset.
Or Ancelotti.
That makes sense, bro. That makes sense. I agree. I think Brentford would be nice to see there. I mean, there's a couple of decent underdogs actually left, to be fair, that could run away with it. But United, Ollie, who are you going for, bro?
Listen, City, bro. They have already got they've done round 4, round 5. That's easy. So they're already in the quarterfinals. They're gonna get through that easy as well. So yeah, man, definitely City. And Pep Guardiola takes the Carabao Cup and FA Cup too. So, definitely.
I mean, I want to add to that. It's kind of Man City. We've seen upsets like Wigan cause an upset against them. So I don't know. Like you can't really put. I think everyone here has a chance, but it's quite hard because it's the FA Cup after all. You just can't predict it. It's not like
You
the
just
League
don't know,
Cup.
do you? Yeah, it's full
not
of
like the
surprises,
League
the FA Cup, man. It's definitely full of surprises. It does shock you. Ads, who are you going for, mate?
Well, where do I even begin, man? For some reason this year, I get a feeling that it's just going to be interesting as hell. All the scorelines will be high in that. So, fam, where do I even begin? You know what? For me, favourites are City. They clearly are. And if they, I feel like they do a treble this year. So I'm gonna have to say City, man. They're just so sick. They're sick. I'm gonna say City, man.
Fair enough. I'm gonna obviously back Chelsea because I want Chelsea to win everything, and that's me with my bias goggles on right now. I have to put my bias goggles on when I'm doing that. But at the same time, if it ain't Chelsea, it's either one or two teams for me. If you're going for an underdog, I'm like Hassan. I'd like to see Brentford go all the way, but whether they'll get it or not, I don't know. It depends how kind the draw is on the way up to the final. And then other than that, I'd actually like to see Everton win, and I'd like to see Carlo Ancelotti because I love that guy, man. He's the manager. If Lampard left, he's the manager I would want coming to Chelsea with this squad that we've got. He would get them playing so fucking good. I'm not even joking. Like he's the man for me. Do you know what I mean? So I'd like to see Everton win, Saint, man, and I agree with Indiana on that one. So yeah, man.
Can I read this comment out? Yeah.
Go on.
Chris, big up to you, man. Thank you for being here all the time. He says, Charles, what makes you think Tottenham will win a quadruple? We're waiting for a vaccine while you can wait for a trophy vaccine since 2008. Oh God, Chris, you're a beast, bro.
Chris is always here to brighten the mood. I'll give him that. It's been great. Listen, we've been going for an hour and 7 minutes. You know, it's our second fan calling show. Yeah, we've got some big stuff going. What we've got tomorrow, Ads? What is tomorrow? It's
United Burnley.
You got the United Burnley game, which you should be doing maybe a match preview.
What are you saying with Fulham, Jim? What are you saying with Fulham?
Well,
what's your vibe?
Yeah, the Fulham one. What we'll do is because Friday we've got the ladies show, as you know, which is on every Fridays for the ladies. We'll try and look either to do it Saturday morning or maybe a potential Thursday, and we can get involved and everyone can jump in and have their say about the game and who should start and etc. And then straight after the Fulham game, we always go into a player rating, which has been quite a favourite for a lot of our viewers at the moment to get involved and have their ratings per player for the game, the manager, the formation, what went right, what went wrong. So there's so much to be done this week. It's good that we've got, even though COVID is here and it's completely mucked our lives up, at least football's still going. That's the brighter picture. It gives us something to talk about. God. So thank God to that. Thank God to that. We're going to sign it off here. I'm going to go around. I want everyone to shout out their socials. Starting with you, my man, on the right. What do you want to say?
Yeah, it's my Twitter, by the way. And don't forget to subscribe to Blues Fans TV as well. I think they're going to be doing some preview next few days. So make sure to check that one out. I think Lewis going to do some preview as well with the others, but just check it out, man.
Shout out to Lewis because he will be coming on here soon. I'm going to do a show with me and Lewis on GNA TV Live, and we're going to go through obviously his thoughts on Chelsea, but just him as a person in general, about him and how he became a Chelsea fan and how he got to where he was in terms of the YouTube game and stuff. So there's going to be a lot going on here. I've still got to set it up with him, but we will be doing that soon. But yeah, big shout out to Blues Fans TV. He had me on there the other day actually, so I appreciate that as well. It was massive, and we appreciate the support. Johnny, where can we find you?
Just on Twitter, boys. My name is Johnny Boy Blue 3. So I appreciate it. Follow me. I'll give you a follow back, boys. No problem.
Wicked. Hassan?
Same as well. I'm just my only social media so far on this is just on Twitter, and it's unnamed record, and it's the @'s there next to my name.
Wicked. Ollie?
Ollie.
Ollie?
I think he's muted though.
He's muted himself. Ollie, you're muted if you're trying to talk, bro. There you go. No, unmute. That's it.
Yeah, man. I don't I'm keeping my Twitter private, you know. So yeah, fine. All good.
Fair enough. You hiding?
Charles,
you coming out of all these comments?
FIFA, bro. You might win a quadruple on FIFA, but not in the
amateur level.
Amateur level, yeah.
Amateur,
Charles,
bro.
Charles, you're an amateur. You're an amateur, bro. That's what
I bet Charles is the Zane's burner account.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. Listen, guys, I appreciate you all coming on. Ads, do you want to sign us out, bro?
Yes, people, you know where to find me, Gem and Sophia. Links down in the description. We got the women's show, Gemini show, match previews, watch-alongs, match reactions as well. We're doing a watch-along for the United game as well, so make sure to check that out as well. Guys, we've been GNA TV. Thank you very much. We appreciate the support. See you next time.
It's like it's playtime and it's free time. In the dance, they have to take a glance, but we stepping out the